Unlike me, if you just came from the gym, then boy, do I have a story for you. This one is fresh off the press, and it's just as ridiculous as it is sad. Now, the story I'm going to be talking about today is the story of a man in Indianapolis who was found unalived in a Planet Fitness tanning bed. And not only that, he had been there for 3 whole days after he entered, and nobody knew. Take a look.
Police are still investigating how a man died inside a Planet Fitness on Friday and why he wasn't discovered until just yesterday.
And that's despite people being inside that gym over the weekend.
This Planet Fitness on Indy's south side is still open 1 day after police found a man dead inside of a tanning bed here in this gym.
That is insane. The fact that this Planet Fitness location is still open after a literal corpse was found inside that gym while actual gym members were walking around, lifting, running on the treadmill, doing the Stairmaster, squatting, all that is crazy and shows just how greedy and careless a lot of these companies are. Just ruthless.
People go into this gym Tuesday. Metro Police continue to investigate why it took 3 days to find 39-year-old Derek Sink dead in a tanning room. His family says he went to the gym Friday and police found him Monday because of the GPS from his ankle monitor. During the 3 days Sink was considered missing, the gym remained open.
The first thing that kind of went off in my head was lack of attention from the staff members at Planet Fitness, which is pretty disappointing because maybe it could have been prevented.
Elizabeth Len was in the gym Monday, just a few hours before Sink was found. She says she smelled a foul smell near the tanning rooms. I went back to the Planet Fitness Tuesday. When I asked why the room wasn't checked over the weekend, I was told no comment.
I bet you did get a no comment response. That is abysmal. There is so much to say here. I don't even know where to start. So let's back up a little bit though. So this man walks into the gym, goes into the tanning bed, and never comes out. And absolutely no one, not even the staff, think to look in there or check up on the guy at some point and just do like one of these, just knock on the door and say something like, "Hey buddy, you okay in there?" Something, anything. And this really bugs me because I used to work at a gym. Not going to name the gym, right? It's not really that important, but it's a very popular one. And I'm honestly not surprised at the level of I don't give a fuck that these gyms give off. I'm really not, because a lot of these gyms are run so horribly, and it really starts from the top down. Like I'm talking like super high level management all the way down to, the janitor. I worked at this particular gym, not this gym, but I worked at a gym for about a year, I believe, maybe a little less. It is all such a blur. I really can't even remember. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that a lot of the employees there are like kids, right? Or people at the front desk who honestly have no business being back there. You honestly know, like you right now, you sitting there looking at this, you honestly know more about the gym that you go to than they do. And I'm not even joking. Half the time, they don't even know that they're working. And so for these employees to see this guy come into that Planet Fitness and see him go into the tanning bed, because they have cameras all over the gym. So they see this dude go into the tanning room and literally never come out. It's crazy. And for 3 whole days. And I know that there were other shifts of employees walking in and out of there, because you typically have a morning crew, right? An opening crew, afternoon crew, and a closing crew. That's how it is for most places. Most customer service, retail. I know the food, like restaurants and stuff like that, they have it like that. Depending on the company hours, right? You kind of have that kind of whole situation. So you mean to tell me that none of these workers saw this guy in there, not even the janitor, whose job it is to clean the damn place? Completely unacceptable. Now, the man who unfortunately passed away inside the gym was a man by the name of Derek Sink. He was wearing an ankle monitor, which led investigators to the conclusion that he never left the gym. And honestly, thank God, right? If it wasn't for that ankle monitor, he would probably still be in there. Now, it was put out there by his family, that he had been struggling with drugs and a needle was found in the room with him, which is a really big fucking concern because, again, this Planet Fitness was still open and was still operating as usual with everyday gym goers coming in and coming out as if there wasn't a literal rotting body right next to them for days. And what if one of these people wanted to use the tanning bed at any point during this span of time that he was in there? Not to mention with a damn dope needle right in there too. Now, listen, gyms attract a different level of a different species of human beings, right? I know this. Trust me. I've seen it. Okay, I've been the person to open a gym and I've been the person to close it. The kind of people that you see come in and out of a gym would honestly, like, it would scare you to know that these are the beings that walk among us every day. Okay, so I understand at that point that, you know, listen, it is what it is. You know, you never know what to expect, but it is unacceptable for something like this to happen. And from what I understand, I don't know if the tanning thing was on, if the bed was on, like if he was actually getting a tan or if he was just in there. Now, I don't know that many people who go to tanning beds. I've never used one, but some people do. And so I don't know how popular it is at this particular location, but judging by the fact that nobody even thought to look there, I'm assuming that it's not that popular. But there was even people at the gym, like actual members, who noticed this terrible smell in the building near the tanning rooms. So if the members were complaining about it and if the members were smelling it, then I know for a fact that the staff did. And again, nobody thought to at least investigate where the smell was coming from. That's just unacceptable, and at the very least, negligent. Now, there is still an investigation going on here, but the chief corporate affairs officer for Planet Fitness said in a statement that we were deeply saddened by the passing of one of our members, and the franchise owner is working with the local authorities in their investigation. At Planet Fitness, we have robust operational brand protocols in place, as the safety and well-being of our members is our top priority. We're working closely with our local franchisee to ensure they are upholding those brand protocols. Well, Mr. Chief Corporate Stiff in a suit, I'm going to call bullshit on that with a side of cap, because if the well-being of your members was top priority, this man's body would have been found a lot sooner than basically a whole work week. Y'all don't care about your members, man. The staff members don't even wipe down the equipment at the end of the day. Y'all care about your members so much that you essentially rob them every month of that membership fee, and you make it damn near impossible to get out of their contracts with you. I mean, it's easier to get out of out of the mafia than it is to get out of a gym membership. So much so that the goddamn FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, had to get involved and create a rule to end that recurring membership model that has made so many greedy ass gyms money. They made it easier for you to get rid of your membership. So, you know, this is just, the whole situation was crazy. This whole situation was just insane. I had to talk about it because it was just so crazy and it literally hit my desk. Plus, like I said earlier, I used to work in a gym, so I know how absolutely clueless those people are. And so I had to give my 2 cents. But other than that, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to smack that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe for the one time. Peace.